Hello, hello, hello. I am just going to get everything set up. I've done a little bit of changes. I have finally decided to put all of my audio on different tracks because it makes it significantly easier to edit. In doing so, I realized I had previously done that, and certain programs can't listen to all audio levels that you have saved, which is heartbreaking because I've realized I think that is part of the issue that happened with the Candela Obscura. Or Candela Obscura. Candela Obscura. Candela Obscura is a TTRPG. But I'm just going to wait for this to load up, get everything set up, make sure the audio sound good, and then we'll get right in. Make sure. One moment. Perfect. And then, here we go. I just want to play some tunes, make sure everything's coming through for y'all. I'm hoping you guys can. Let's turn that up. Let's make sure you guys can hear it reasonably. I think that's good. There we go. I think a little bit louder will be alright. How's that look, everyone? Could be a little too loud, but we'll see. Yeah, so there we go. Perfect. Woo. I want to do that in recording as well, and I thought I had it, but I think we should be good. So, welcome to a game I've been waiting for a while. I'd heard about it, what was it? I think I remember when the demo released, and I'd been keeping away from it till it's released because I wanted to play it or watch it. Started watching a playthrough from Christopher Odd, who's absolutely fantastic. If you are interested, go check out his content. It's very similar to mine, except he's remarkably much more competent. Watched a couple episodes. I was like, I need to play this for myself. I'm so excited. We're just gonna dive right in. I will keep everything as, let's see. Yeah, I'll keep everything standard. We really don't know it, but we sense it. There's a sister ship to our life, which takes a totally different route. While the sun burns behind the islands, Thomas Trestomer, the Blue House. While the sun burns behind the islands.
How did I end up here? My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown, and the destination out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way? Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching? Volsky here. Do you read me? Anyone? Nothing. I need to figure out what happened.
Turn down the sensitivity really quickly, though. Maybe? Also, for the first time in quite a long time, I've actually had to turn everything down to lower settings, which... It's been a long time since I've had to do that on any game. So I'm interested. That's better. And even so, it's still absolutely stunning. I love the use of color throughout this game. Or at least from what I've seen of it, even just in the promotional art using like a almost magenta.
That's an emergency flare from my capsule. I should look out for those.
Oh, so they just left the trail. Okay.
Hello? You read me?
Yeah, it's not some good signs.
This is Jan Dolsky. I've landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray. Maybe the radio's broken.
Maybe it is. I might up back so I can see some nice water, though. Apologies. I'm gonna hop in before y'all got to join. Let's see, we'll turn everything on medium. Actually, there are reflections, texture, fix. Cool. There we go. We'll see how much damage that does. And if it does damage, I'm gonna be surprised. There we go. Another one. There. I thought they were well stocked with flares. There we go.
Oh, no, it's the captain. Shit. Deceased. What the hell? Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
Yeah.
What happened? She didn't crash. The capsule's intact. Looks like she died
Something wrong.
inside of it. I don't get it.
Something went really wrong.
Mobile base. There it is. Dolsky here. Anyone copy? If you can hear me, I've located the base. I'm trying to get down there.
Oh, Ferris wheel of life.
Maybe they landed closer to the drop-off point. I gotta keep moving.
You can do it, Jan. I believe in ya. Ooh, I love these curves. More flares.
capsules. Wait. What? No. That's impossible. They can't all be. But why? Makes no sense.
Warning, radiation.
Wave? Now? Oh shit, it's rising fast. I gotta get to the base.
I don't know if I've mentioned on stream, but my favorite film is The Martian, so I have a feeling this will quickly rise up there with my favorite games. I'm a very on-brand person. We stick to what we like, and I think this is gonna be it.
Yes, the elevator. Quick. Come on. Come on. But that was close.
Day one.
Hello?
Hello, y'all.
Anybody here?
Command center.
For a moment, I hope someone else made it. I need to find the comms room and get help.
Anyone home? The comms room is... There we go. Above us. One floor above. There we go. Calls available. Establish a connection with Earth.
Hello? Hello, can anyone hear me? Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
I can hear you, Captain Machine.
I'm not the captain.
I'm here, but I'm not the captain. I'm just a builder. Yondolski, corporate ID 4672B. The captain, the whole crew is gone. Hello? Can you get me out of here?
You're in imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
How much time?
What? How much time? What's gonna happen? Talk to me. What's the danger?
Planet activity rising. 4 days remaining. Be lethal proximity. Here's the instructions in the logs.
Oh, no. Don't you go all fuzzy on me. Lethal proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Please, 38 before star approaching. This battle, you must escape. The proximity star in 7 days.
But you mean a star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape? Is that right?
Mission sunrise.
Sunrise. Perfect. I need to find those captain's logs.
Anyway. The evacuation procedure. Welcome to the evacuation functionality manual. In case of an incident that jeopardizes your mission and the safety of your crew, please follow the safety protocol and move the base to a safe location. The following steps must be accounted for. 1. Refueling the base. 2. Manufacturing necessary equipment. 3. Securing food supplies. And the steps will automatically be tracked in your HUD. And then triple star systems. Yeah, I think that could be good. Stay. According to recent Ally Corp research and based on data collected from multiple missions, triple star systems are considered potentially related to a very high probability of discovering radium in the Ally Corp classification system. The precise correlation between triple star system and radium is yet to be scientifically determined, but according to some hypotheses, they may be related to the unique radiation cycle observed on planets belonging to such systems. Rapidium. Not radium. Rapidium is a highly unstable element, and itself emitting a significant amount of radiation. It seems to be less elusive in the presence of such specific radiation patterns, as if fine-tuning its life cycle to the environment. Ally Corp employees should be aware that, thanks to these findings, in the upcoming years we are bound to witness a significant rise in missions sent by the Quantum Navigation System on course for a triple star system, such as a system identified in the vicinity of an Ally Corp exploration vessel. This should, by all means, result in a notable increase in successful Rapidium extraction and a major breakthrough for Ally Corp and humanity alike. I don't think I'm saying this right, but Rapidium, jeez. A successful Rapidium extraction. Mission captains must be informed, however, that operating on planets belonging to a triple star system involves the need for some precautions. The complex gravitational structure within the planet operates, apart from being the source of a Rapidium-friendly radiation, may result in life-threatening events such as periodic lethal proximity to one of the suns, annihilation of the planet's surface, and immediate destruction of all life forms. In order to maximize efficiency, even in the event of such occurrences, Ally Corp has equipped its vessel with cutting-edge CEBA evacuation functionality, enabling the crew to extract Rapidium while avoiding hazardous conditions. In the case of landing on a planet belonging to a triple star system, please consult the CEBA evacuation manual for further instructions. The above information is sole property of Ally Corp and is highly confidential. We kindly remind you that any infringement of your confidentiality agreement will result in legal measures. I'm looking for some good radioactive metals. Quantum navigation. The quantum navigation system is a state-of-the-art route planning solution designed and implemented by Ally Corp to optimize the efficiency of space mining operations. How does it work? While the crew remains in cryosleep, the system actively monitors the ship's surroundings, modifying its trajectory and setting it on a course for the most probable location of valuable resources. Based on cutting-edge technology, it collects massive amounts of quantum information, analyzing it in real time to determine the highest probability of discovered Rapidium in a nearby system and eliminate non-efficient exploration. When the expectation of finding Rapidium is classified as moderate or high, depending on the mission-specific settings, the ship's trajectory is adjusted accordingly and landing procedures are initiated. A notification is sent to the mission control to ensure maximum support at the onset of the new environment exploration. The above information is sole propriety of Ally Corp and is highly confidential. We kindly remind you that any infringement of your confidentiality agreement will result in legal measures. So we got pushed for some Rapidium. New task is save the sun. Follow the instructions to prepare for the journey. I have to find the evacuation procedure and get the hell out of this place if I don't get the base moving in time to burn to death. Fundamentals. Yeah, there's 60 metals outside. I won't survive long without some base equipment. I need to craft a scanner to find resources, but I don't even have a workshop. Yeah, I don't... What does our system currently look like? Our building. We have machinery. That's, I think, just the basics to it. Yeah. We gotta go back outside. And then how do I... Okay. Airlock. There we go. Let's go. Oh, wait. Oh, I need to rest until tomorrow. Let me see if I can go into the machinery area and do anything there. Command center. No, thank you. What's in machinery? Let's get a lay for the land war here. Radiation barrier. And then you are unknown at the moment. That's alright. Okay. Well, let's rest in the meantime. Can't really do much else. Dangerous to go outside. Day 2. Sunrise in 8 days. This is your energy bar. It shows how many hours you have before you get tired. Once you get tired, and you'll still be able to work, but every task will take a lot longer, or much longer. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now, let us go outside. Go find that metal. Shallow deposits. You can find shallow deposits on this planet's surface. They contain a limited amount of resources that can be extracted quickly. They can be characterized by red dust. Approach the deposit to interact with it. Okay, so we're looking for some red dust. There we go. This is what we're looking for.
That shiny rock might be a source of metals.
There we go. Yeah, and you can see in the bottom left our counter going down. And our giant Ferris wheel of life. I love it. Beautiful. Let me in, lad. I've got some stuffs to make. Thank you. And then we need to go to the command center. Okay. Command center's right here, thankfully. Not base navigation, base building. I would like the captain's cabin to be, I think, over here, and I would like to build a workshop. By machinery. I think that works out. And you can kind of see a lot of it's going to be based off of our little wheel of life. The weight will any amount of weight will add to our journey and make it more difficult, which all these rooms do. But there's also certain things we can't move, such as this giant, awkward wheel in the center that goes in our fuel. Mechanic? Oh, you can just slightly increase over time. Okay. Interesting. But for now, workshop. There we go. We wish to build a scanner. And then, let's work on that. And then, oh, we're not, there we go. Find an organics deposit area. Next up. Back outside. Organics. Where is it? Alright, there you go. Please ensure that SIVA base has enough fuel for the upcoming journey. In case of a fuel shortage, locate and harvest organics on the surface of your planet. Blue smoke is a characteristic indicator of organic deposits. If fuel shortages are detected, the evacuation process or procedure will be assessed as too risky, and the quantum computer will prohibit its initiation. So that is going to be so important. Thank you. Let's find some blue smoke. Oh, the remains of just various crashes.
Hey, that looks like our ship's cargo drop.
It does. I was just thinking that. Ooh, skipping rope. A skipping rope I bought during my brief fascination with the BJJ. I believed it would help me bulk up, but of course, I have quickly abandoned it. I settled upon the skipping rope when I was packing and putting in the bag in case I felt like exercising during the mission. Or a multi-tool. A multi-tool. A convenient set. One of the few things everyone should have in their pocket. I used it countless times to open bottles, fix things, and, well, open more bottles. It was a birthday present from Mom for my 18th birthday. Of course, she pretended it was Father's idea, but I knew better. swimming
It's
pool.
filled with the crew's personal items, including my
Ooh.
stuff.
The History of the Universe by Chris and Jack. Millennia after the fall of humankind, a father tells his son the history of the universe. Very fun. But we have a priority.
Yeah.
Organics.
This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission.
You found a movie among the other things in the
that will
cargo
make
drop.
you feel comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories. Typical corporate bullshit.
Oh, do I not have the energy? Oh, I need a climbing
Sad.
hook, so I have to go the long way around. Okay.
Alicorp even thought of entertainment at the base.
Okay.
I don't have a climbing hook. Not yet.
Yeah.
I'll have to find another way.
We'll get there. Thinking I might have to go around all the way here.
What the hell? Could this be Rapidium?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Rapidium. What is Rapidium? First discovered accidentally by an Allied Corp near space exploration vessel on the 842 Hermes asteroid passing Earth, Rapidium revolutionized the way we think about accelerated growth. Called by its enthusiasts the time-traveling element or the savior element. It emits a unique type of radiation, COXY. I should know these off the top of my head. Which can transfer raw energy directly in the mitochondria of organic cells, projecting matter into versions of its future self within hours instead of years. Why are we exploring the most distant corners of space to find it? The answer seems obvious. Multiple research confirms that the potential of Rapidium is almost limitless when it comes to infusing life into crops, even in the most challenging climate conditions, or reducing the time and resources needed to grow them to practically zero. The implications are immeasurable. Finding and collecting a substantial amount of Rapidium will allow for the restoration of agriculture on Earth, putting an end to the global catastrophe of hunger. Ever since making this groundbreaking discovery, Allied Corp has become fully committed to bringing the savior element to Earth and making continuous efforts to invest in both accelerated growth and space mining technologies, always proudly at the forefront of striving for the future of humanity, never falling back. Somehow I doubt that. We'll take a bit. While we're here, we'll see if we can grab some.
I feel strange. I have to get closer.
Ooh.
Make sure.
Really funky. We'll take some.
I need to collect a sample.
There we go. Got that. We'll get more later, but first organics. They are important.
Unbelievable. So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all.
It sensed something was here.
I knew where it was sending us. Except... only I survived.
Is this something I can I find any of these?
Smoke. I should look for organics here.
Okay, scanning. The scanner allows you to find resource deposits. By placing and connecting the probes, you can uncover the concentration of underground resources. Look at the scanned group and try to pinpoint the place with the most intense red coloring. That's the deepest point of the deposit. Okay. I'm gonna say... there we go. Let's try here. And here. Ooh, we're pretty close. This way. Ooh, okay. Thank you. I like that. You can just retrieve everything quickly without having to... Alright. I messed this up for you, buddy. Sorry. There we go. Look at that. And then hold Q. build and make a mining outpost. Oh, nice. Yes. Pylons are energy source. Using pylons, you can connect the mining outpost with your base. Each pylon automatically connects to nearby structures. You can see possible connections in the form of green lines when you have the pylon equipped. Pylons can also be connected with each other. Place them in a line to connect with the mining outpost to the base. Neat. There's gonna be our base. And then I would like to build, yes, a pylon, please. What's the furthest I can get away? Pretty decently. So we're gonna have to be here first. There, and then... yeah, because we have to connect there.
I still can't believe it. If it really is rubidium, this could change everything.
Ah, fuck, how do I break this?
I need to report it.
How do I want this gone? Yes. Thank you. That's on me. There we go. It was Q. There we go. There we go. And I'm hoping we can reach it. Now we need to connect to you. Where do we need to connect to you? Ah, I see. That's inconvenient. Oh well. At least it's something. It's there. You've now connected a mining outpost. One second. To the base. From now on, you can fast travel to move quickly between the base and the outpost. You can fast travel at the airlock, base entrance, or any outpost. Wow. Don't need that, but I do want to fast travel, thank you. I want to go grab some of this organics. Not what I meant, there we go. I wanted this one. Let's grab some organics. We got a little bit of time, not much. There we go. Let's head back and grab the rest tomorrow. The base. Okay, and let's see. I actually need to go to the communications tower first, yes. And looks like we have a call coming in anyways. Hello, hello, hello. Jan speaking.
Hello? Anyone copy? I went out to find resources, and I found a cave full of something. I think it might be rubidium. You hear me? I think I found rubidium.
You sure about it?
Am I sure? I don't know. Everyone is dead. The sun's coming, there's radiation everywhere. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Test it.
Test the rubidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided. The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Sample of DNA provided.
Who are you?
Who are you? The womb, huh? DNA sample, huh? I guess
Well,
it
let's
makes sense.
go building.
Rubidium.
What's our building look like?
Organic growth.
We need to go for workshop down. Oh, not workshop, my fault. Excuse command center. There we go, I need to be. And we can move them if needed, which is nice. Which we'll inevitably have to because of all of this. For now... I think for now I'm gonna move these here. Although they can't get there. Yeah, you guys. There we go. Look at that. Oop. Perfect. And then to build womb, how big is it? We need a lot of organics, though, I think. Yeah, we're gonna need some organics. Oh, metal. Not more organics. Okay. Noted. I will head to sleep and then I can do that. Yeah. End the day. Grab some metal. Then grab some organics tomorrow. Day 3. Sunrise in 7 days. Tiredness versus exhaustion. You ran out of energy and became tired. In this state, physical work takes much longer. If you stay up to the very late, you'll become exhausted. Each minute of exhaustion causes you to wake up later that day. Understood, thank you. Yeah, and we got work to do, buddy. Go get some metal. I'm actually just fine being just out of there. Because first, I want to grab some metal. And then we can head over to organics. Because we need to leave as well. Both are important. Yeah, metals are important. There we go. And if we can get some organics in the same day, that'd be phenomenal. So we have very, very little days. There we go. Travel. Outpost, please. Thank you. And then I want in front of you. That I'd like to take. Let me see what I can get done before I start risking getting tired. I'd like to get a decent amount, but I think it's going to take multiple days. There we go. Perfect. Provisions will be needed, and I'll read that when we get back. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Tasks. Build the womb. The corporation wants me to test the samples. I have a feeling that will be much help until I prove to them that it is really rubidium. Provisions needed. Build a kitchen. I need enough food to survive the journey, which means I also need a kitchen. We're gonna need a lot of stuffs. Let's see. Let's build. We're gonna need the womb. You are quite big. Let's find a way to adjust everything that works for me. We're also gonna need a kitchen. Cool. And machinery can go, I think, past the womb. Oops. Just making an absolute mess of this. There we go. It's not perfect, but it's good enough, I think. Airlock and then kitchen, and then the womb right there. Right next to us.
Okay, so I have built a womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it?
Good question, isn't it? Pestropidium.
Here goes. Anti-sample. Pidium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea. Oh, of course. What else?
Hello, Dolly.
Oh, you need a name. I think I'm gonna call you Molly. Huh. Hello, Molly. Oh, you don't bite, do you?
Of course we can pet you, girly. Of course we can. Command center. Where? I thought it was. Perfect. And we have a call. Hello, hello, hello. Jan speaking.
Okay, I built the womb and tested the rapidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep. Hello? Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really found what did this.
Yeah. Now that I'm a real hero, I could use some real assistance.
You're in imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself.
Okay, I guess I'll go fuck myself. You know, we're gonna go prepare some meal, aren't we? Our lock and kitchen. Yes. I love the fact that it includes these little guides. There we go. You consume 1 meal each day, and meals can be prepared in the kitchen. I shall be making some mush. Let's queue up 5, they said. And then work on it. Yeah. Yes. 6 mush meals I need to. My apologies. There we go. And we're gonna get tired soon, I'm aware, so we'll head to bed probably before finishing all of these. There we go. Cool. Never mind. Start the engines of the command center. Look at this, lads. Right on time, right on time. Okay, test engine.
Whoa. What just happened?
The emergency.
Come on.
Turn on the lever and machinery.
Do this to me now.
Where is machinery? Oh, machinery's with the button. Molly. What can I do here? What's going on?
Okay, that's sorted. Let's give it another go.
Okay. Come on. There we go. Again?
What? Not again.
Oh no. Something's going wrong. Oh.
You have got to be kidding me. Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard.
That I get, buddy. I feel ya. Hello, hello. Jan speaking.
Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Rapidium can save you. I need to check data consistency and QC module.
Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Man, that was easy.
Congrats. Let's see. Moving to quantum computer.
What is this? Mine records. What's going on? Wait. I recognize my life.
Welcome to what makes this game so incredibly unique. Well, part of it. Let's start with some distant memories. Distant memories, childhood memories, fuzzy and distant. The mining town you grew up in. Rows of similar apartment blocks in a local grocery store that Mom worked in. The playground where you spent more time there than at home. A family like many others. A family like many others down there. Your father coming home late from work in the mine, usually drunk, usually pissed off. Your mother doing her best to keep the family together. The constant desire to run away, to get out of that place and to never come back. Turning a blind eye. Another shitty day at school. You're taking the longer route home. Hey, what's that fight about? The girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene, but fear. No, it's better not to get involved. Run back home. One day you'll get out of here. You have to. The need for escape. It's so hard to study for exam when your dad's yelling behind the door. Mom doesn't have the strength to fight it anymore. Something's wrong with her. She's weaker, more passive. You know you should do your best to support her, but being home is so unbearable. You count the days to graduation, hoping these exams go well. At the crossroads, you open the envelope with trembling hands. It's a good college, and it's close to home. You could visit Mom regularly and get a good education. You tear the paper and see the results. No, not good enough. The only place that wants you is hundreds of miles away. You'd have to leave Mom alone. Him. Going away. You promised yourself you'd get out of here, and you have to keep that promise. You can't waste your life. It's not something she'd want. And you can still visit her, a little less often maybe, but you can. You will visit her. Your place far from home. It's been months since you've been home, but you can't miss the post-exam party. All of your friends will be celebrating. Their company wants you to feel, or their company makes you feel good, like you found your place. Do you really want to spend the entire day on the train, only see Mom for a couple hours before she goes to bed early? And all you'll be left with is a constantly drunk oaf of a father. Working abroad. You look at the letter. It's tempting. Working abroad for 2 months, you could earn yourself enough to support yourself for the whole semester. You could ditch those lousy part-time jobs and focus on studying. It's tempting, and you could send money to Mom. She needs it for her treatment. Too late to say goodbye. You missed it. The moment she collapsed. The ambulance taking her to the hospital. It all went so fast. You missed the opportunity to talk to her when she was still conscious. You're back home now, but what difference does it make? You fucked up. It's too late to say goodbye. Carry on for her. You failed her, but what could you have done? Stayed behind that miserable place to become bitter and dead inside? Be like, Dad? A sense of guilt holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it all, ditched college, made a fresh start, forgot? But wouldn't that be giving up again? No. Mom wouldn't want you to get on with your studies. Get a good job. You have to carry on for her. It's different with her. Your heart pounds at the thought of this evening. You never thought someone like Lena would want to hang out with you. Slow down, it's only a project. Maybe you should have gotten something better than beer? You could have bought wine, but doesn't that seem like you're hitting on her? You're only teaming up for a project, but she's so different from everyone else you ever hooked up with. And she likes you. You can see she likes you. Am I good enough? This is it. She's moved in, but is your cheap little rented apartment good enough for her? parents would hate it. You know they would. And she knows it too. Is that why she doesn't talk to them anymore? She's not ashamed of you, is she? Whatever they think of you, you're gonna prove them wrong. Work hard and give Lena the life she deserves. New opportunities. Hard work pays off, right? You can be proud of yourself. A diploma with honors and that offer, a PhD is tempting as hell, but the salary... How much longer are you gonna be a broke ass for Lena? You'll think about it later. Now's the time to celebrate. Better prospects. It was a tough conversation, but you handled it well. The professor understood your motives. Working for a private company does give you better prospects. And you'll finally be able to move out of that dorm. Take Lena for a proper holiday. Yeah, it was a good decision. The purgatory of the purgatory of 9 to 5. On the subway again. Damn, I hate that crowd. Day in and day out. Maybe you could take the later train and stay longer at work? No. Your boss would never agree to that. Punctuality is all that matters to him. Not what you actually do. Sometimes you feel all he needs is to punch your card. And for what? Pushing papers and pretending to get stuff done? Someone pushes you as you try to take a seat. Man, Monday mornings are the worst. Dream house. Your face beams as you exit the bank, hand in hand with Lena. Finally, signing the mortgage papers was easier than you expected. Maybe it was worth putting up with that idiot of boss for 2 years to get this place. A dream house. Lena has so many ideas for decorating it. If you hurry, maybe you can even get it ready for Christmas. You'd love to see your parents' faces when they see it. Yeah, you should convince her to invite them over tomorrow. So, 2 years for a house? Oh, yes. The crisis hit. No, this can't be true. Not now. You stare at the screen blankly. You heard about the crash on the stock exchange. You heard everyone talk about the worldwide crisis approaching, but you? Laid off? How will you ever tell Lena about it? What about the plans for Christmas? Is this the same year? No, it was 2 years later. A busy night. Red lights. You close your eyes and listen to the city traffic. Damn radio. All they know are Christmas songs at this time of the year. You don't want to be reminded of that. Not when you're sitting behind the wheel of a leased cab. It's almost 6 o'clock. You promised Lena you'd be back by for Christmas Eve by 5. But it's a busy night, and people leave bigger tips on Christmas. Back to square one. You listen as Lena talks excitedly. She really wants to take that offer. Move abroad, sell the house. For how much? It would hardly be enough to pay off the bank with a soaring rate of interest. And what about you? It's hard to find a decent job at home, let alone in a foreign country. After all your efforts to make ends meet, it'd feel like going back to square one. Damn, you just wish you didn't want it so bad. Holding on. You wonder if she was really okay with the decision to say. Maybe you should have said yes, but how could you? It was a crazy idea in your situation. You need to prove it to her. That's the only sensible choice. You need to get your shit together, give her a better life here. Maybe find a second job. Falling apart. Damn, she's getting on your nerves. Why doesn't she just tell you it's all your fault those bills are piling up? As if you weren't working hard enough. And why did you make such a big deal of a few drinks before you hit the sack? You deserve to unwind after a 12-hour-long day of work. Like your dad. Drowning sorrows. You look down another bottle. And the wedding ring she gave back to you. A job at Ally Corp. Freedom. Finally. She's got it. A new, better life without you. All you could ever do is hold her down. Look at yourself, drowning your sorrows in a bar. You're everything you promised yourself you'd never be. Where the hell did you fuck it all up? A way out. You toss and turn in your bed. You can't stop thinking about that Ally Corp poster. Help us make a change. A space mining expedition in search of that mysterious substance, rubidium. It's a long shot, but it says you don't need any professional experience. And you know you need a change. You haven't managed to stick to one job for more than several months. Nothing makes you happy. You're stuck. What if it's a way out? Project Dolly. You enter the spaceship with a tingling of anxiety and excitement. You're going to space, far away from here, just like you always wanted. Far away from your problems. You'll think about them later, or maybe they'll be gone by the time you get back. And this is our life. Every decision that got us here. Or a change.
How did they get it? And
then I need to go sleepy
What
bye
for?
first. I will call you back after my snoozle. Because this is... I'll be too tired. Oh wait. No, I have just enough time. Don't make it a long phone call. Yellow, John here.
hey, I checked the quantum computer. What the fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got everything. My whole life exposed.
Mind records use procedure.
No. No, I want answers.
Please.
Shit. What do you want with it?
Initiate branching procedure.
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
This is you.
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
Create the altar.
Alter? I'd alter what?
Finish your life.
My life? Okay. You mean as in... Okay, wait a minute. You're not suggesting I... use Rapidium to create a... someone. And to alter their mind. That's not what you're saying, right? All right. How about my other options? You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
Nope, you don't. Welcome to the quantum computer, buddy. Let's branch.
What? What is it doing? I remember that alternate life pattern. So this is what the branching is about?
See where we changed. Create the technician. At 19 years old, we stay behind. You lock the door to your room and turn the music up. You're so fed up with his constant shouting. Is what you'd rejected college for? Putting up with his frustration and drunkenness? You told yourself you should take care of Mom, but he's not making it easy. Maybe next time you should just lock the door on him? What would Mom say? Make it. Here's where it gets interesting and why I think this game stands out so much. We saw staying behind. Standing up to him. There. You did it. Not so hard after all. He turned out to be weak, begging you to let him in. You had to be strong, assertive. You read about it online. Shut your ears to his false promises. Imagine loud music in your head. Think of Mom, her safety. There. It's done. He won't be a problem anymore. Ups and downs. You laugh as Mom tells you a joke she heard in the doctor's waiting room. She's cooked her pierogi. Man, don't you love them? And her relaxed, smiling face when she can be herself without that monster bullying her. You just wish you could find more than a part-time job to support the two of you. That prescription she brought home today is gonna cost you plenty. Not in his footsteps. You smile as you walk away from the mine. Dad was behind that offer. That's for sure. Trying to clear his conscience, redeem his sins, the steady job was tempting, but you were assertive. Again. No way you'll owe anything to him. You'll make it on your own. You always do. Final goodbye. You hold back tears when you look at her on the hospital bed. You knew this was coming. Her health deteriorated fast in the last months. You just didn't want to think about it. You hate that helplessness. God, that shit. Get your shit together, Jan. You need to be strong for her. Promise her you'll make something of yourself. Keep her smiling to the very end. Fixing things. You brighten up as the engine starts. Yeah, fixing things always made you feel good. Like you really can change things for the better. Looks like going to that vocational school wasn't just a parting gift from Mom. For Mom, looks like, but the best you could do for yourself. Unfamiliar feeling. It feels good to be an expert on something. The boss says customers ask for you specifically, and you can see him and he can see you replacing him when he retires. It's a new feeling. Be trusted, respected by another man, mentor. And when he's the first person you opened up to about Mom's passing, why couldn't Dad just be like that? Shady business. You're trying not to eavesdrop, but it's the third time this month these fishy dudes are here. Talking to your boss behind closed doors. He says it's nothing, but you can see he's distracted. Doesn't look you in the eye that much. Disappears for hours, leaving you in charge of the business. Is that a good thing? Or should you be worried? Lost trust. Fake batteries, counterfeit parts. Is this what it was all about? As your boss is being taken away by the police, you feel like an idiot for trusting him. Think you could open up to him, but all this time he's been lying in your face, pretending to be a friend? What a fool you've been. Treat it as a lesson, Jan. The only person you can rely on is yourself. Fight on your own. Of course it was just a matter of time before they approached you. Now he's in jail. His words about you replacing him seem so ironic now. You don't want anything to do with them. But what if you lose your job? You love that workshop, but they're criminals. No, assertiveness, remember? You don't be scared. You can make it on your own. Staying strong. As you turn the paycheck around in your fingers, you think of Mom. She'd be happy to know you're finally making good money, working in an international factory on contracted employment. You stayed strong and made something of yourself. You'd probably be worried that you're still on your own, but that's the way you'd prefer it. Ghost from the past. Watching the bartender pour you another one. From the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of a figure watching you. You turn, and see it was just somebody's coat. You smile with relief. For a moment you thought it was Dad. You sip your drink and casually listen to the conversations at the table. It's good not to have problems. Don't know about if you do or not, but you know. Drifting through. Your friends burst out in laughter. The jokes just keep coming to you. It's a good night, and you've got your paycheck and are buying rounds. Okay. Calling these people friends is a little much. You've only just met them, but you're having fun together, right? The girl to your left's been giving you signals. Could this be your lucky night? Signs of trouble. That damn crisis just had to hit when you were starting to actually enjoy life. The whole branch is shut down. You'd be lucky if you keep your job at all. And this damn advert is starting to get on your nerves. Repidium, a magic trick to make everyone happy. Who's stupid enough to even think on going on these missions? Him again. You can't make up your mind. Bet safely or take the risk. Wonder who that guy is that is putting his money on. Wait, is that... Shit, it's him. Dad. He looks like a tramp. Of course. He visits the bookie regularly. Fucking loser. Man, you just hope he doesn't recognize you. Get out of here quick. And don't ever come back. You're not like him. Get your shit together. Probably best that you leave the bookie anyways. And alas, we are Project Dolly. You look at the spaceship entrance. Only fools don't change their mind. Especially if your debts are mounting. You'll be fine. You just need to make it through this mission. They respect professionals like you. Just stay strong and you'll be alright. Technician Jan. Hello, hello.
Hey there. Wow. Hello? Can you hear me? What is this? Where am I?
You are aboard the Yan Express. I feel like he's pretty no nonsense, and I don't think he wants to be calmed.
There's been an emergency. The whole crew is dead. I know this is abrupt, but I'll need you to focus. Focus. Wait, why are you... What the fuck is going on here? My head. Oh, why do I feel so weird? I think you're on some meds. What? What for? So you don't panic when you wake up. Why would I panic? I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself? Sure. But can you?
Let's be honest.
Okay. My name is Jan Dolsky. Yeah, sure. You got my looks, why not use my name too? So you think you're Jan Dolsky as well? What kind of bullshit is this? What's your role on the mission? I'm a senior technician. Want to tell me what your role is? Imitating human crew members? Is this some kind of sick experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me.
It is.
In a way, it is. But you're wrong about one thing. I'm not an imitation. So, what's the experiment? Well, I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it. Because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life. What? Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records. Man. If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit? I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right? right? If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind?
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
And, you said we were stranded.
Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die.
So, wait. Let me get this straight. This is an experiment in which you're a different version of me, and this version of me woke me from cryosleep to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
I won't lie to you. Woke you up because I needed you. Wasn't easy for me either.
At least you're upfront with me. You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you, just this passiveness. What am I?
Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out, I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds.
I don't like this kind of pressure.
Well, that makes two of us.
Fine. Show me the way. Unbelievable. What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a two-man job. On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes! It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
And now we'll head to bedtime just real quick. Real quick. The time is now time. Because we tired. And we'll deal with that tomorrow. And ooh, I love it. I think that might be a good place to leave off. Welcome to Altars in day 4. I'm gonna up some stuff, some settings while we're here, since I seem to be able to do alright. Let's see. There we go. Just pop everything to medium. Why is your hair so poofy, buddy? Why do I keep having this in games? What's going on with my settings? It's not load, please. There we go. You're still having the funky hair, dude. There we go. I have no clue. I need to look into why my PC keeps doing this to people. And there we go. I actually think that may be a good place to leave off before we start getting into all sorts of shenanigans, because I have a feeling this isn't going to be the end of where we leave off, at least with the amount of altars we have. We're going to have another one soon enough, because I feel like the ship not going to be able to be run with just the two of us. Pop us over. There we go. There we go, get to a normal screen. Hello again. I am super excited. It is already in my favorite wheelhouse of content. I love space. I love the idea of like a simple concept taken to the extreme. In this case, what would happen if you could make a clone based off different life choices you've made? It's a really fun thing to sit down and think about within your own life, and somewhat intense about the points in your life which would change it extremely. Whether it be a relationship or going to school or not going to school. I think it's absolutely fascinating. I saw a few people talk when this game came out about Sparks, what it thinks about us. What points in your life would it change? I can think of a few for me. I mean, I didn't initially. Initially, I had some issues when I was younger, and I didn't graduate high school. I graduated later in life and got a degree elsewhere, but I didn't initially. But what would have happened if I'd stayed on the path that I was supposed to, gone to college right away, got all that, or even like, relationships with people who didn't work out? What if they had? Where would you be? Some people I don't have great faith in of how that would have turned out. And then there's other situations, like if you just hadn't dedicated any time to them, what good could you have done? But you also wouldn't be the same person, how fundamentally you might clash with that same version of you. I mean, even just instantly with Technician Jan, we don't get along, and thankfully, I'm also a pretty blunt person. Technician and I are very similar in a lot of ways. But if you're someone who's very passive or trying to, with, good intention to ease his anxiety and worry coming in, you guys are going to fight instantly, despite being the same person. One arguably pretty minor change early on. So, okay, I could rant on for this forever, but I will when we come back. So I will see you guys in a few days. Let me see, probably tomorrow, if not Wednesday, but we'll see. See you then.